Hiya, fam. Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm Joe.
I'm Dan.
And we're back with another reaction. It's another pitch meeting. Which one is this, Dan?
Pitch meeting for A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Let's do this. I love these. Cheers to you, fam.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's about this guy named Freddy Krueger with knives on his hands, and he hunts you in your dreams, and then you die in real life. Oh, very scary. Dreams are my safe space. They're the only place I can be my true self.
Oh,
What's your true self? It's me, but with much more money.
That's it, huh?
Very
He's wearing
weird.
a Freddy
so
shirt.
anyway, Freddy is
Yeah, he is,
terrorizing
isn't he?
this group of teenage friends, right? Terrorizing, huh? How so? Well, for example, he presses through this wall in a super creepy way over this girl Nancy while she's sleeping.
Cool effect.
Why? What do you
Yeah.
mean? Why would he do that? Because it's scary. Who's he doing that for? If she's asleep, nobody's seeing it. He's doing it for us in the audience. Oh,
Yes.
okay, gotcha. And then he
Who else?
slices up this girl Tina and slams her against the ceiling and stuff. He slams her into the ceiling? How is she still asleep? Oh no, she's awake for that part. She's yelling at this guy Rod that's with her to help her. So you don't have to be asleep for him to kill you in your dream? How do these powers work exactly?
Good
Oh,
question.
inconsistently. Oh, yeah, so anyway, then the police blame
Inconsistently.
Rod for this and he gets arrested. The police think he dragged her around on the ceiling? Apparently so, and so Freddy wraps a sheet around Rod's neck while he's in a jail cell and he's just screaming for help. Wait, in the real world or the dream? Real world. Okay, so far this guy that kills people in their dreams has killed 2 people while they've been awake and screaming?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nancy is also gonna get attacked, but as she's holding him off, her alarm goes off and she wakes up. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, and so she starts to figure out that something weird is going on with this dream guy. Right. So later in another dream, she manages to wake herself up by burning her arm in the dream. And then she realizes she's been burned in real life too. Okay, so pain wakes them up out of the dream? That's right. So wouldn't that mean that they'd wake up as soon as Freddy starts hurting them in a dream and therefore Freddy can never
Oh my
actually kill
God,
them in
come
a dream?
on.
And also we've shown that Freddy can hurt people outside the dream, so why doesn't he just do that to Nancy? Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back. Okay, let me get off of that thing. Thanks. It's just if I think something's gonna be cool, I'm gonna do it, you know? Rules be damned. But you're the one making the rules. Yeah. Okay. So anyway,
This is a
then
terrible
Nancy's
pitch.
mom is
I
gonna bring
love
her
it.
to a sleep clinic because she's like, not sleeping is driving you crazy. She doesn't think it has anything to do with the fact that 2 of her friends died horrible deaths within a few days of each other. No, she's pretty sure it's this sleep thing. Fair
Yeah.
enough. So then while Nancy's
mom knows she's
sleeping at the
drunk.
clinic, she gets attacked again. Uh-oh. Yeah, and when she wakes up, not only does she have a cut on her arm, but she has Freddy's hat with his name written inside of it. Well, that's physical proof that something supernatural is going on. They have to believe her now. Yeah, you'd think so, but her mom still thinks she just needs to sleep. Oh my god. And then later, her mom confesses that she and a bunch of other parents killed Freddy Krueger. Oh, really? Yeah, they straight up burned him alive because he killed a bunch of kids and wasn't sent to jail for it. So she's not at all fazed by the fact that her daughter pulled the hat of a man she herself killed out of thin air. Not even a
No,
little
apparently
bit.
not.
In fact, she
Yeah.
tells Nancy this to help her sleep. Very comforting. So Nancy decides to get serious about this and take action. What does she do? Well, first of all, she gets a book called Booby Traps and Anti-Personnel Devices, which is apparently a book that a 15-year-old can get at the library. Oh, booby. Traps are tight. That was an awfully long pause, sir. Yeah, I got distracted by my own sentence. Freddy down. Man, it's gonna be tough for her to figure out that one if he controls the dream world and apparently the real world. Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, she realizes that just like the hat, if she holds on to him in a dream and wakes up, she'll pull him into the real world. But you said she was holding him earlier when she got woken up by the alarm clock. Right, but that was different. How so? Unclear. Well, okay then. So Nancy tells her boyfriend Glenn that he needs to stay awake, and so he falls asleep immediately because he doesn't really believe her. Has he not been dreaming about Freddy Krueger? Oh no, he has. Oh, okay. So yeah, he falls asleep and then he gets pulled into a hole in his bed, and that's when we reveal that he had 500 gallons of blood inside of it. Oh, that's not normal. No, it's not. He probably would have died even if Freddy had left him alone. That's way too much blood. Any doctor
God.
can tell you that. Yeah, so then the cops show up. Man, so what do the cops see when they look inside Glenn's hole? Well, I mean,
Oh no.
even if they could, that's super inappropriate. No, I mean the hole in the bed that he was
Yeah.
pulled into.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Right,
Well, I wish I
right.
could tell you. What, is it a secret? No, I just don't know. Oh, okay. So Nancy
Yeah, we
tells her
skipped that.
dad, who's a cop, to come break down her door in exactly 20 minutes, and then she gets to work. Gets to work? What do you mean? Well, she rigs her whole place with a bunch of booby traps. What? She told her dad to be there in 20 minutes. How is she gonna have time? Well, she figures she only needs 10 minutes to fall asleep and get Freddy. So she booby traps the house in 10 minutes? Well, no. Okay. She does it in less than 10 because then she also goes to have a conversation with her mom.
Oh my God,
this is
come
the
on.
fastest girl alive. Yeah, so then she sets a timer, goes to sleep, and tries to lure Freddy out. Wow, 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 wow. And then he shows up, so she runs away. Well, isn't that what she wanted? Yeah, well, it's spooky, so she runs away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. But then she remembers her plan and drags him into the real world. Amazing. And then after a big old struggle and her mom getting pulled into her bed, she manages to defeat Freddy by believing that he's not real or something. Oh, that kind of worked out. But then we're gonna reveal that the whole thing was a bad dream and we're gonna have a nice happy ending. Oh, no. What do you mean no? Well, we can't have it end like that. We need to leave room for potential sequels.
Damn right.
But the title's gonna be A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's literally all a nightmare. Well, we can keep the title and the whole movie as is, but we are gonna have to make like a drunken gymnast and, you know, not stick the landing at all.
Oh God.
Drives off to school with her friends. Well, we can have them drive away if we reveal that Freddy controls the car.
Sounds
and then,
good.
And then Nancy's mom gets pulled through a comically small window or something. I gotta be honest, sir, I don't like that at all. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay, well, I like it. You don't like it. I wonder what option we're gonna go with.
Gee, I wonder.
I guess your option? Great, I'm glad we could agree on that. Okay, so anyway, what do you think? Well, I mean, full disclosure, we don't have any money. Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go with some of these no-name actors, because we can't really afford to pay them much at all. That's fine. I'm sure they'll be happy just to be in a movie. I mean, in all likelihood, this is gonna be the only motion picture they're ever in. Probably. Then again, this Johnny Depp guy looks like he might have a promising career ahead of him. Well, then
Not
it'll
sure.
be the only motion picture he's ever in where a guy has blades on his hands. I mean, well, yeah, that's
Oh,
safe to say.
God.
No.
That was their setup for the end.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Okay, I don't care what you say. I actually enjoyed that.
Oh no, I thought it was good
I
too.
thought that was good.
I'm sitting there thinking, like, man, he's poking a lot of holes in this pitch, and he's not wrong.
Hey, we're easy with that word holes there, man. Okay. The way he finds plot holes is supernatural, man. The way he's able to like point them out
Oh yeah.
is impressive. There, it's great. It does nothing for my enjoyment of the movies. I just love the way he pokes fun at them.
Yeah, because realistically, when you're watching the movie, you're supposed to like kind of turn off a little bit and just kind of enjoy it. But you know, really, if you look at these things critically, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that doesn't quite add up right.
No, there is, and it doesn't bother most people.
Yeah.
If it's just a good all-around movie, and it doesn't bother me. It's when there's constantly plot holes.
Yeah.
That's when we got problems. So
Yeah.
I say problems. That's just when my enjoyment level goes down. So, and I'm sure it's the same for most people.
Yeah, as long as it's not, you know, distracting to the story, you can get away with inconsistencies. It's not an issue.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good though.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy
It was
it.
enjoyable.
He does a really good job there.
He does. I'm not sure who I like more, the editor that's being pitched to, or the one giving the pitching.
I don't know. I'm not sure who has a harder job. Is it Ryan here, or is it the guy doing the editing for these videos?
Who knows?
It's good work, whatever it is.
Yeah,
So,
it's
but yeah.
fun.
But
I always enjoy those.
But you're right. I'm sitting there wondering, I'm like, I wonder how he's actually doing. You think he's just reading all his lines out first from one side, and then he goes to the other side, and then they just put them together?
Yeah, it's got to be a script that they have written, and they just do one side of it, and they do the other side, and then mash them together.
Yeah, it just looks painstaking.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because you just cuts, moves.
Yeah,
Oh,
realistically, you can't sit there and just constantly change your clothes and go from one side to the other. Like, you got to be doing like 2 shots, and yeah,
it's really good though.
it is.
Anyway, fam, there's another pitch meeting for you there. I'm sorry we went on a rant there about editing there, but that's kind of what we do over here.
That's
We-
what Joe does.
yeah, so it's like I constantly look at that and I think to myself, oh God. And he did over 300 of these things. So
I mean, the good thing is they're short enough to where you can do that, and it's not going to be too much of a bear. But
probably still took hours.
oh yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah. So kudos to you, sir. You and your team over at Screen Rant do good work there. So
Absolutely.
much appreciated. We love it here on the channel. So, but guys, as always, if this is your first time with us, be sure to subscribe, like the video, hit the bells for notifications, and subscribe and like again. And check us out on our socials. There they are. Anyway,
And check out our poll.
our poll. Yes. What the hell are you talking about with that?
The community poll.
Oh, that thing. Okay. He was talking about holes, and all right. All right. I'm sorry, fam. Mine's in the gutter right now.
Yes, I noticed.
Until next time, this has been Cocktail Flicks. I'm Joe.
I'm Dan.
We'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers to you, fam. Cheers to you, Dan.
Cheers to you, Joe.
Later, guys.